Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Premier, we have brought to your attention serious accountability and oversight failures of your government and your Minister of Health with respect to Ornge. Let me remind you of your own words back in 2000 when you were in opposition and questioning a Minister of the Crown, and I quote, "Now you are telling us that you weren't aware in any way, shape or form of some very substantive work that was being done on your watch by your ministry officials, a very far-reaching and ambitious plan. Why do you get the extra money?
Order.
Why do you have the car? Why do you have the driver? Why have you got the job?
Question.
Why have you got the title if you can't even keep track of what's going on inside your own ministry?" I ask you then, if you don't know this is going on, then why don't you just resign? Unquote. Premier, will you apply those same standards to your
Premier.
Speaker, as you unsurprisingly, no, I will not. Speaker, just
the member from Durham
if we might be factual. The minister has indicated, I think, several times over now that we did not bring the necessary oversight to bear, that the original agreement was not strong enough.
Speaker, I gave you a warning. In the middle of that, you're named. That's not good either. And I want to tell all of the House, when I warn, it's one. Premier.
Speaker, as I was saying, the minister has made it very clear that the original oversight was inadequate, that we failed to bring the necessary accountability measures to bear. She has taken, I believe, decisive and diligent steps. We have brought in a team of forensic accountants. We have turned the matter over to the Ontario Provincial Police. We're going to be bringing in tougher rules by way of new legislation, Speaker. I believe that's the responsible thing to do, and the minister will keep acting responsibly, I'm sure.
Supplementary.
Speaker, it is clear from the Premier's answer that this government specializes in looking the other way. The Ornge issue is not the only example. How can Ontarians trust in anything that this government does when the Premier will not hold his cabinet to the same standards that he has outlined for others? His Minister of Health did not do her job in overseeing Ornge. I ask the Premier again, will he do the decent thing? Will he hold his cabinet to the standards he has demanded of others? When will he demand his Minister of Health resign?
Premier.
I can appreciate that while acceding to my honourable colleague's request would serve his political interests, I think our responsibility here is to stand for the public interest, and I draw a distinction between the political interest of the party opposite and the public interest which we're required to uphold here in government, Speaker. What does the public interest demand in these circumstances? I would argue it demands a couple of things very importantly. Number one, ensure that the minister takes all necessary steps to ensure that this does not repeat itself. If any money has been lost, to recapture that money so that it's back in public hands, Speaker. Secondly, Speaker, to ensure that this minister continues to execute our health care action plan. It's a very big undertaking, Speaker. This minister acquired a tremendous amount of information. She's moving with passion and energy, carrying out her responsibilities.
New question.